To NBA basketball and the Milwaukee starting five. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. And for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the small forward. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Outside Nesmith. Kicks it out to Siakam. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's Milwaukee. Now Lillard. Floats one. It's stolen by Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. There's the three. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Siakam.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Gets the three to fall.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
It's Lillard with the drive. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Nesmith played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Siakam, pass to Turner. Here's the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Halliburton against Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Stripped it away. Turner passes to Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Back to Turner. Pulls it. Nesmith with it. Working on Lopez. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Indiana on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Halliburton for three. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
For three, here's Lillard. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 6. Oh, stolen by Lillard. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doesn't go that time.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Milwaukee foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
The steal.
Love the opportunistic defense, guys.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 7.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Jackson. He's off on that one. And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range. And then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Outside Neesmith. Lets the 3 fly. Prince grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 8. 4-3. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Stolen by Jackson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Lillard against Halliburton. Lillard passes to Prince. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Jackson. To the wing on the left. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 6.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
From about 16, another one falls for Milwaukee.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Halliburton drives. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. There's a screen. Here's Siakam. Count it. Good. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in the real game.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Pass to Turner. Launches a 3. That shot off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The feed. The jam. Giannis.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Siakam in the post. Jackson on him. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here he goes.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Indiana leading by 5. Halliburton with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Lillard takes it inside. Pass to Lopez. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lopez has got 5 points.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And the basket by Halliburton.
And just one of those nights with Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Inside. Out to Lillard. Rejected by Halliburton. 40 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Siakam for 3. Knocks down the long J. And now a 9-point Indiana lead.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is meet a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
The shot by Lillard, no good. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Damian Lillard picks one up.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. For 3, here's Lillard. And another miss by Milwaukee. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Thomas Bryant out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Shepherd in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And there it is for him.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
You know, for a swingman, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence to him.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember, this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
Outside Mathurin. Bryant, the pass to Nembhard. Kuzma against Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Portis.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Sims can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 9. In transition, here come the Pacers. Toppin passes to Bryant. Back to Toppin. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has, look out.
Trent with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Portis outside. There's a screen. Fires the 3. And Bryant pulls it down. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Here's Trent. Out to Portis. Over Toppin. Portis gets the bucket. Indiana leading by 11. Toppin inside. Defended by Portis. Pass to Shepard. Knocks down the triple.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Trent from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Nembhard. He's scoreless. Pass to Toppin.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Nembhard.
2 minutes.
Bryant, a screen on Connaughton. Nembhard, the pass to Bryant. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Everyone knows Thomas Bryant is elite finishing the basketball in the painted area, but now get to that mid-range game, Thomas Bryant. Nicely done.
And the basket by Trent.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The drive by Nembhard. Kicks it out to Bryant. Outside Mathurin. Kicks it out to Bryant. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Sims. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Mathurin against Kuzma. Mathurin passes to Bryant. Here's the screen by Bryant. Here's Mathurin. Toppin right side. With the clock winding down. And another shot. Bryant, the pass to Toppin. Here's Shepard. On the wing, Bryant. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Portis. Here's Sims. Here's Trent. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Indiana. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Gary Trent, Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Pat Connaughton, and it's Sims in at the 5, down low. Siakam with a screen on Lillard. Outside Nesmith. Halliburton outside. Rejected by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Lillard with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Fires for 3. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Lillard.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Halliburton against Jackson. Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Jackson outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Halliburton on the attack. Pass to Turner. The kick out to Walker. Prince against Turner. Siakam with it. Left side Walker. Turner for three. Halliburton on the wing. Turner, a screen on Prince. Halliburton for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. Lillard against Halliburton. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Off target from three-point range. Indiana leading by 11. Here's Walker. And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Lillard passes to Lopez. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 8 assists in the game. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They set the screen. Outside Nesmith. To the left wing. The three is up. Counted from distance. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Lopez, the screen. Here's Lillard. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Indiana leading by 12. Halliburton finds Turner. Halliburton, a screen on Lopez.
Jackson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:42 left to play in the fourth. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Nesmith passes to Halliburton.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Lopez can't hit. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Right wing. Turner for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pacers.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez, and he converts the layup. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Halliburton on the wing. Siakam with a screen on Jackson. Halliburton for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with the Coral. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. It's a three-point game. Offensive rebound. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Floats one up. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Left side, Halliburton. Back to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Mobley with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Allen with the screen for Okoro. High, arcing shot. It's rebounded by Indiana. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Here's Hunter. That one's in, his first shot this game.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Halliburton against Mitchell. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Cavaliers trailing. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to them. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking us in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Mitchell, the 17-footer goes down.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And here is Mitchell, following the three-pointer by Siakam.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Halliburton. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. The Cavaliers pull it in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen's shot is off. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. In the corner, it's Neesmith. And the 3 off target. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 3. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Neesmith is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Walker in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Mitchell against Walker. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Siakam a screen on Hunter. And contact on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Indiana, Pascal Siakam. 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double checking, and the game continues on.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Indiana leading. Walker finds Neesmith. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Out to Turner, all alone. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Rejected by Walker, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. It's Allen on the wing. Turner covering. Now Hunter. 5 to shoot.
Well, Halliburton can be a pesky defender now. He's got quick feet, he's got length, and he's got the desire to defend.
Allen passes to Mitchell. Can they get it? Back to Allen. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Halliburton heading to the hoop. Here's Neesmith. Halliburton outside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hunter. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Allen with it. Picked up by Turner. Allen kicks to Mobley. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Siakam passes to Turner. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Here's Mitchell driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Hunter. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
A nice shot by Neesmith.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Nobody near Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. He's got 5.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Here's Siakam. Mobley with the rebound. Here's Okoro, and it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Indiana out in front. There, thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Cleveland, Javonte Green is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Okiki in at the 4 slot. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Strus. Now Thompson. Back to Strus. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
You can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Cavaliers shooting 43% from the floor. Thompson sets the pick for Garland. A floater. The rebound by Bryant. Pacers leading by 7. outside Mathurin. Over to the left wing. Shepard, the pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. He gets it in there. Strus has got his first basket.
And smart of Garland to stay flexible, finding a teammate instead of forcing that one. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Garland, the pass to Okeke. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Shepard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Shepard's got 4 this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
That one good for 2.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Garland kicks to Strus. It's stolen by Shepard. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. Garland looking it over. Thompson sets the pick for Garland. And Thompson screws it home.
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Strus against Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Pass to Toppin. To the left wing. Here's Shepard. Count that bucket. Shepard's got the lead up to 8 now over Indiana.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Garland with the bucket.
Assertive there by Garland. Terrific off the bounce and just able to get by the defense.
Shepard with the ball. He's got 8. Bryant gets a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Pacers lead by 9.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
And the basket is good. Shepard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Garland. Thompson sets the pick for Garland. For 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter.
Garland is so intelligent on the floor, the kind of player you want taking over in that pick and roll.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Green deciding where to go with it. With some arc, pass to Okeke. There's the screen. The 3 from Garland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
And he's good on the second. Halliburton outside. Siakam for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking up. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Pacers leading by 4. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Tyrese Haliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith, and it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Mitchell driving the lane, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And it's Haliburton penetrating. Turner for 3. A second chance effort, and Haliburton finishes inside. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
From the arc. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Mitchell way outside. Won't go in for the 6th time in 14 shots tonight. He's made 8. And Walker's got the ball here for the Pacers. Nesmith finds Walker. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Nesmith has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Walker against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Siakam. Haliburton feeling it out a bit. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Haliburton. 16 points for Siakam. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Haliburton. Softly drops in the floater. Haliburton's got 11 points here in just the second half. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Mobley. They need this one. The Pacers pull it in. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And a wide open look for Haliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Haliburton's got 23 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Indiana.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Halliburton outside. A quick shot there, and it's off target. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Hunter. That shot, no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And stolen by Hunter. This one for 3. Walker with the rebound. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here is Hunter. Fires from deep. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Walker with a clean look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever.
pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Prince in at the 3. Brent, these teams know each other well, and safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Mitchell against Jackson. The drive by Mitchell from deep. Mobley. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For 3, here's Lillard. He drops it from range. Lillard's got 5.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Unloads. Mitchell, good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
5 on the clock. The shot by Lillard, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them, too.
Here's Mobley. Okoro outside. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And the dunk by Lillard.
And with how hot Damian Lillard can get, you cannot let him steal the ball and then put one away in the open court. Here he comes.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Jackson. Here's Mitchell. And the shot goes down.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded by Okoro. Lillard passes to Jackson. Goes back up. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard up top. Guarded by Okoro. Lillard got a good look. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 9 points in the game.
He left his defender shook right there, destroying him with that slick handle.
Unbelievable handles. He's got more handles than a 6-door limousine. Quickness, body control, all of that on display.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter, and stolen by Jackson. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. There's the drive. Get out of the way! Wow.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Hunter. Still no points. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Lillard outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Damian Lillard hits from deep. Lillard's got 12 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the Bucks pushing it up now. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, don't let Giannis get a step on you. His one step counts for 3 sometimes, and he's gone.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Out to Mobley. Offensive rebound. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Lopez finds Lillard. Fires the three. Tries yet again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. He made a big impact, scoring 12. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Oh, Lillard, a sweet little runner.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
Outside Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Prince. Pass to Mobley. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you. And don't let the size fool you. Damian Lillard, he can get up there.
Here's Mitchell. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Milwaukee leading by 9. Prince, the pass to Lillard. From outside the arc. Lillard can't get that one to fall. And here comes Cleveland. To the inside. It's tipped. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Up top, Allen. Pass to Hunter. Back to Allen. Down low. And there's Hunter on the assist by Allen.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Jackson down low. Working on Hunter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game.
Bucks foul. Brian Prince. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Okoro outside. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Jackson. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Lillard finds Jackson. Allen, right side. Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, be a dominant big man.
Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And that one's good. Mitchell's got 10.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. The three from Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And grant the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Jackson finds Antetokounmpo. Mobley with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. .51 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Lillard, guarded by Okoro. Offensive rebound, pass to Prince. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Mobley on a screen. Mitchell with room to shoot. Cleveland again missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
Well, not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he makes a first.
The line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Milwaukee leading by 12. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The drive by Lillard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lillard's got 21.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Milwaukee, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Connaughton outside. Trent on the wing. 5 to shoot. Lets a floater go. And it's good. 2 points. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip. Pretty silky smooth floater from Garland that time.
Garland against Trent. Portis outside for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Green missing. Milwaukee leading by 12. Connaughton passes to Portis. No good from outside. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland for three. On target from range. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good to see Garland score the ball without dominating.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Portis with a screen on Garland. Trent for three. Drains the triple. Trent's got 5 points.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
Garland with the ball, and Connaughton picks him up defensively. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Milwaukee leading by 10. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the free throw, no good. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Green. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Portis with a screen on Garland. Trent, the pass to Portis. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Cavaliers trail by 10. Garland with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Outside Strus. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third quarter here. Garland finds Thompson. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his third foul of the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. They set the pick. The floater.
Tristan did a great job of elevating that time to contest and not stay on the deck.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Garland against Connaughton. 4-3. Garland, no good. The Bucks leading by 10. 46 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Connaughton. Basket's good. Connaughton's got 4 points now in the quarter. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Garland. And the bucket is good.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw misses. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Prince is checked in for Kuzma. And it's Jackson in for Connaughton. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Akiki. Fires for three. Rebounded by Lopez. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jackson. Takes a three. Buries it from three. Jackson's got 5 now. Here's Garland. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks ahead, up by 11. And we're coming right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
Aggressive and incredibly quick end-to-end. Lillard is always a threat on the fast break.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Bucks. Milwaukee leading by 14. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Jackson against Hunter. Okoro with the ball. This one for 3. And another miss by Cleveland. It's a one-on-one situation. Lillard looking around. Mobley grabs the board.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Pass to Okoro. The floater. Good work defensively by Lopez.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Now Lopez. Allen defending. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Here's Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Mobley.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And here's Hunter for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 16. Lillard outside. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Mobley with the block. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Now here's Lillard. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 6 here in the quarter.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Mobley, no good. Milwaukee leading by 18. Antetokounmpo, left side. Beyond the arc. Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Double team on Mitchell. Mobley outside. Drives to the hoop. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Milwaukee has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bucks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Damian Lillard.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
"50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And Cleveland has possession. 15-point game. Hunter, good.
Assist by Evan Mobley.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Line for two.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Milwaukee. They led by as many as 18. Lillard outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. With the teardrop. Pass to Prince. Lillard left side. 6 on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. So along...
Here on this Thursday. Kevin, let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith, and it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Prince wide open, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Now here's Turner. Here's Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. With the step back. Here's Lillard. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker. But Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Lillard surveying the D. No good from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Left side Turner. And the shot is good.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton. You've got to love to play with this guy.
Turner with the steal. Fires the 3. They get it again. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Pass to Siakam. Traps in the tray. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Walker. Shot to stop the run. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
To Halliburton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Prince. Drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Bucks trail by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now Lillard, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. And Giannis gets it to go.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Halliburton against Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Halliburton. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Kicks it out to Lillard. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton finds Turner. Back to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Puts up a 3. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Pacers. Lopez, a screen on Halliburton. Lillard. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. The offense coming free and easy as we... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And he gets the bucket.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Lillard against Halliburton. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Jackson setting the pick here for Lopez. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
Jackson finds Lopez. Right wing. Lillard, right side. From the high post. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Prince kicks to Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Turner with a screen on Jackson. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Antetokounmpo, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Halliburton outside. Basket good. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Halliburton against Lillard. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pacers leading by 9. Out to Turner. Puts one up from 19. That's short off the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now, here is Halliburton. 10 points for him. Here's Siakam.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot.
Siakam's shot is off. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Damian Lillard. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Back to Halliburton. Outside Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Lillard the pass to Giannis. Lopez kicks to Lillard. There's the three. Another shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Halliburton for three. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 7-point Pacer lead.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Jackson. Pass to Prince. 5 on the clock. Giannis sets a screen for Prince. Over Neesmith. Can't nail the jumper. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He finishes. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Shepard. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Nembhard in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Here's Shepard. Pass to Mathurin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Connaughton with it. Mathurin picks him up. And here's Trent outside. Here's Portis. Sims in the corner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lock at 6. And Portis Portis throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Bucks trail by 9. Now, here's Trent. Nothing on the board. Good on the triple.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Here's Mathurin, and it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's stolen by Shepard. Takes a 3, drills the three-pointer. Shepard's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Right side, Mathurin. Nemard. Pass to Toppin. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 6. Trent kicks to Connaughton. The tray. It's rebounded by Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shepard, the pass to Toppin. Into the lane, and Toppin throws it down.
Boy, you see the run, jump athleticism of Obi Toppin. He gets to the rim in a hurry.
Trent outside. Over Shepard. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Trent. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Nemard. Outside Mathurin. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Spins. Trent kicks to Portis. Pass to Connaughton. To the middle. Here's Trent. The shot will not fall. Pacers leading by 8. On the wing, Mathurin. Shoots. And again, it's Indiana.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
And Toppin throws it down.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Trent outside. 41 seconds left to play in the third.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Shepard. He's defended by Connaughton. Here he goes. Shepard, that's good.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And here's Trent. He's got 5. Portis can't get it to go. And stolen by Portis. Trent outside. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Halliburton with the steal. And another fast break chance here for the Pacers. Here we go. Got a piece of it. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Halliburton with the steal. Neesmith up top. Covered by Lillard. Back to Walker. Indiana moving it around. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that's like taking candy from a baby. When Lillard gets his hands on the ball with open court in front of him, he's going all the way.
Good work there as it goes. Halliburton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And, oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Neesmith. Halliburton outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Three-pointer, Lillard, good on the three-point shot.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Halliburton against Jackson. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Driving to the basket. Fires the three. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Lillard dishes to Antetokounmpo. From deep. And another three for Milwaukee.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Right side to Walker. Back to Halliburton. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 11. Lillard outside. Giannis high post. Lillard outside. From 15 feet away, here's Antetokounmpo over Siakam. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Halliburton drives in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Indiana.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Prince kicks to Lillard. Launches a three. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one good. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Halliburton deciding where to go with it, and he's good on the three ball.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And they recover it. From deep three-point territory. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway.
fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton is out there with Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the 3. Now here's Mitchell. Allen outside. Out to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Kicks it out to Siakam. The rebound by Allen.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
The 3 from Okoro sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
And Cleveland has possession, following the bucket by the Pacers. Hunter can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Walker passes to Halliburton. Dunk by Halliburton.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
Mitchell against Walker. To end the run. And it's Mitchell laying it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Three-pointer, Halliburton drops in the 3. Halliburton's got 5 points.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Siakam outside. Halliburton on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 7.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Outside Hunter. Allen a screen. Hunter passes to Allen. Oh, stolen by Turner. Up top, Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Siakam the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good.
Yeah, intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
Walker against Mitchell. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Allen, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Hunter. 54 seconds left in the first. There's the 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Here's Indiana. They're on a 14-6 run. Halliburton looking over the floor. Going inside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, great play. Halliburton ferocious with the ball in his hands, using that long frame to his advantage.
They get it back. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Walker. From deep, Mitchell. They shoot again! And Mobley puts it in. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Got it up. Buried from outside.
2 minutes to review the play.
They are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
you can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Isaac Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Mitchell against Walker. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Halliburton outside. He takes it in. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Walker against Mitchell. Shoots over Walker. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Turner. Here's Nesmith. Halliburton with the ball. Halliburton nails the 3.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Allen with a screen on Walker. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Fires from deep. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton on the wing. Hunter covering. They set a pick. Got a hand on it. Okoro outside. Outside Mitchell. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And here's Siakam for 3. He's rebounded by Okoro.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Outside Hunter. The 3 is up. Halliburton with some nice D. Pacers leading by 3. Outside Walker. Neesmith with it. From the wing. Indiana again missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Okoro. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Now here's Halliburton. Started by Okoro. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
The 3 from Mitchell. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Halliburton outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Thomas Bryant out there with Toppin. And it's Shepard in at the point.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art. And it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Indiana foul. Shepard. Pace first. First team foul.
Indiana on D. 6-point lead. Pass to Strus. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass. Strus has got his first 2 points.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside, Green. They set the pick. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana leading by 4. Top it inside. Okiki's there. Thompson pulls it in.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Outside Garland. Thompson, a screen on Matherin. Garland for three. He buries it from three. And it's now only a 1-point Pacer lead.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Here's Shepard. Outside Matherin. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside Garland. Excellent D there from Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
The shot's good.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Garland. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And he gets it back. The three from Thompson. And Bryant pulls it down. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Bryant. Again, Indiana.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Oh, Kiki's shot is good.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Nembhard outside. Bryant, a screen on Garland. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 6 points.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Now here's Garland. He's covered closely. Pass to Green. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And the shot is good by Garland.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Now here's Nembhard. Guarded by Garland. Now Matherin. Toppin, a screen on Strus. Outside Matherin. Three-pointer off the mark. But if it goes, no good on the shot. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Siakam. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Nesmith. Turner for 3. Drains the triple. Turner's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
And Hunter, here we go. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 7. Here's Siakam. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Mobley, a screen on Walker. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. Okoro outside. The 3 ball. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Halliburton outside. Turner finds Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. And it's an 11-point Indiana lead.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Mitchell against Walker. Oh, the elegant make by Mitchell.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Outside Neesmith. Back to Turner. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Hunter. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Siakam looking it over. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Mitchell. The kick to Hunter. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Neesmith with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Outside Neesmith. Launches it. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mobley. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Pacers leading by 9. Here's Halliburton with the drive. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Pacers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Halliburton.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
There's Neesmith with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Allen, count it. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Puts up a deep 3. Mobley grabs the board. So the Pacers take the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the small forward. Good on the shot.
It's so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Just 3 to shoot from past the arc, and that's good. Damian Lillard for 3.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Allen kicks to Mobley. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Lillard against Hunter. Lillard misses. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Allen with the screen for Okoro to the inside. And then Allen slams it in.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
Prince. Pass to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Hunter sets a screen for Mitchell. And there's the drive. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Lillard, and it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, elite shot blocking is what Jared Allen gives you night in and night out, both inside and even on the perimeter, too. He's an excellent defender.
Now, here's Mitchell. Stolen by Jackson. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. Mitchell against Lillard. Pass to Jackson. Back to Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Now that one from Mobley.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
The try by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Lillard. He has 7. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Hunter against Prince. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. In the corner, Okoro with it. Mobley, a screen on Lillard. Here's Okoro. The rebound by the Bucks. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Antetokounmpo. Mobley Mobley with the block. Lopez against Hunter. Over Prince. Lopez grabs the board. Lillard outside. Here's Giannis. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
It's real simple. When you get...
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers on top, up 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaac Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Lillard against Hunter. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, powers through it.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Giannis against Mobley. And Okoro now top of the key. Pass to Allen. Back to Okoro. Allen with the screen for Okoro. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Allen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Boy, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
And it's Lillard missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Count that one for Mobley.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Lillard misses.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity, but Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lillard scanning the floor. Back to Prince. Over Mitchell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
Mobley is screen on Jackson. Goes up to the stripe. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot from home. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Pat Connaughton is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Here's Portis. Tries again. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Here's Strus. And he stays with it. And here's Garland for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Connaughton. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. About 1 minute played here in the second half. From deep, Trent.
And when Garland is engaged on D, it's a great sign for this team.
At the elbow, it's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Portis, the pass to Trent. Portis sets the pick for Trent. Down low, just 5 on the clock. A shot by Sims, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Back to Trent. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Trent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Garland against Connaughton. Garland looking it over. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by the Bucks. Trent outside. Over in the corner, Portis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Garland, and he drives in. Kuzma pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Out to Thompson. Green against Trent. Back to Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And stolen by Portis. Fast break, Milwaukee for the finish. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The screen from Thompson. Garland, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Garland against Connaughton. Now Trent. He's got 5. Good. Trent's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Up top, Garland. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, great lob to Thompson. Feed that big man.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Green with the jam. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Poked away, stolen by Thompson.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Stolen by Garland. Here's Okeke. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers lead by 2. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Garland is out there with Green. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Okeke in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland against Connaughton. Outside Garland. Four on the clock. Top of the key jumper, no good. Garland's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. To the paint, it's stolen by Green. The three. And that's good. Darius Garland for three. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Mobley outside. Now here's Okoro. Back to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Lopez, a screen on Hunter. Lillard from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Mobley outside. Back to Hunter. Pass to Allen. Mobley sets the pick for Allen. Over Lopez. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, the big fella is so skilled. I mean, Jared Allen's jump shot is excellent for a center. Solid mechanics, and it really spaces the floor for him and his teammates.
Here's Lillard. Lillard again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Mobley, a screen on Jackson. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo, leading the break. They grab their own miss. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
Jackson against Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Allen kicks to Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it out to Lillard. Looking to get back on track here. Yep, it counts. And now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Here's Mitchell. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. Puts up a deep 3. Mobley with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Hunter against Prince. Allen with the screen for Hunter. Kicks it out to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Releases.
Quick and smart Prince finds all kinds of ways to disrupt shooters.
Lillard outside. Fires for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Lillard from deep three-point land. And the Bucks miss again.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.